Hey guys, and gals, and non-binary pals. Try to be inclusive of. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and continue this mage run that we've been doing for a little bit. And we've got a pretty powerful build going so far. And I do wanna. I don't think this is actually particularly powerful compared to mage builds. I think that mages are just generally very powerful through most of this game. Since they start scaling immediately by putting upgrade scrolls into their staff. So, this is certainly a strong build, but I don't think it's, excuse me, above average or anything like that. So, we're gonna go ahead and do the dwarf halls, which should be pretty easy. We're pretty happy that we got a lightning wand for the zombies in particular, because that'll allow us to handle them much more simply. But we also have this +4 plate mail that we got from a lucky +1 drop, and then using the blacksmith to upgrade it 3 times. So we should be able to make pretty strong use of our battle mage ability as well. So let's double giant. I still think I have enough. I'm gonna try to shoot them with lightning first before I get in range, but then I'm gonna walk up because I don't want to let the warlock melee me at all. And we're going to, let's see, we'll keep on meleeing until we're back to full. Shoot the thing for the charge, and then we'll get this armor. And then from there we just want to kind of evenly work the enemies down. So, and periodically it's worth our time to swing the staff a couple of times to refresh the shield. And you'll see that even though we're taking some damage here, we're mitigating it with the shield enough, and yeah, we're mitigating enough of it with the shield that it's not going to be particularly dangerous for us. So that was pretty simple. Oh, another set of giant. When it rains, it pours, I guess. So we're gonna kind of walk up and do the same thing. So while we have the shield available, we'll get the auto attacks off, and then we'll just keep on doing the same thing. It doesn't really matter which button we're pressing here, because all of the, so long as we're making sure to let the staff charge back up to full, so that we get another activation of shield from casting it while we're at full. And go ahead and shoot an extra one there. Yeah, so dealt with those enemies pretty easily, which is kind of nice. Usually seeing 2 giant enemies in a row will give you some problems, but just mage things, you know. Let's see, purity potion. This room, collect that money, and let's keep exploring through here. Kind of interested in seeing what's. Ooh, that's a chaos elemental. Those those will always drop a transmute scroll, which is pretty nice. We somehow just shot that wand into thin air. Whatever. We still got the shield for it, which is kind of cool to know. I did not expect we would get the shield for failing to find. Scroll of radio. Don't know what that is, but it can't be too important. And we're probably gonna use the horn a couple times after this to make up for these wand charges that we're kind of spending pretty inefficiently ultimately, but that's okay because we've got the Horn of Plenty, and we'll just use that for triggering the wand recharge talent we have. And there we go, right back up to full. I forget what kind of well that was. That was probably a health well. I think The lightning elementals can do a decent amount of damage, but I think they're not that dangerous as long as you're not standing in water when you fight them. I do believe they do extra damage or something like that if you're standing in water, though, so... Excuse me, that is something you want to avoid. Go ahead and do that. And... see if we can one-shot the second... oh, we don't quite one-shot him. Oh, we don't even kill him. We're gonna back up here because we don't want to let the warlock shoot at us. And we'll just smack him here. We're gonna start shooting at the zombies behind us with the wand. Let's see, Ember. Yeah, we haven't even. We're still at. I think we've been over 100 health this whole time. So this is gonna be quite an easy 5 floors, I imagine. We don't have a ton of AoE for the Dwarf King, which could actually be a problem. We've got 1 potion of toxic gas, 3 potions of liquid flame, and the wand of lightning kind of makes for AoE. So we might want to try to solve that alchemically before we or solve that with the alchemy pot rather before we take on the final boss here. But we're probably gonna take splash from this, but that's okay. We're more than tanky enough. Ooh, a projecting fire elemental. We'd be a little bit more worried about that, but we have a frost wand, which hard counters the fire elemental, so I'm not even going to make the plus one. You don't even need to boost it. You can just shoot the frost wand at the fire elementals, and they'll go down real quick. Got a sacrifice chamber there. I don't think I want to drag anything from this far away all the way back there, but I imagine the level will loop back around. And it's not important that we do it, since we wouldn't use the weapon anyway. Standard mage things. Still using the armband there, not primarily because it's good, but just because we want to level it up. I guess we do have a chance of getting like Scroll of Recharging from those enemies, which can be kind of nice. This is an interesting... we're probably just going to kill the monk. I don't believe that the focus works against wands, so yeah, it doesn't. So we'll just kill him pretty simply. And we're not getting a lot of auto attacks here, so we're going to make sure we continue eating from the Horn of Plenty. There's a chance that this Chaos Elemental will knock me back, so I don't want to be positioned with my back against the pit. But now we'll just go ahead and... huh, sheep. I guess as soon as the one in front of us disappears, yeah, now we can magic missile them. So, the sheep do disappear at different rates, so you want to kind of be slow in that situation about, you know, making sure you're not mashing through it too quickly, because you don't want to... you want to act as soon as possible. Let's see. We're really not getting up to full on the wand here, which is kind of a bummer, because we're not taking damage anyway, because we're doing enough damage to kill anything before it gets to us, but... this is not ideal. I think I'm going to just shoot him from here. Yeah, I hope he doesn't degrade me. It's not ideal, but it's not as, it's not the worst thing in the world to eat a degrade, especially because our, so much of our tankiness is coming from the shield we're getting anyway, and that, we get about the same amount of shield regardless of the level of our weapons, so... and we might lose a level or two on the armor, but it's not nearly as bad on mage as it can be on other classes to get hit by the degrade debuff. Wish we could find another wand or two. That's I don't know why, but for some reason that Frost Elemental looked unique to me. We don't want to use the Frost Wand against the Frost Elemental for hopefully obvious reasons. So, cycle through our other wands. And snack on that Horn of Plenty to refill all those wand charges. Now we're getting back where to, yeah, now it's going to make a circuit, so we're going to probably consider dragging it. Oh, this is just because we shot the disintegration wand through there, and at +9, which is what we get with the arcane charge from the staff, it'll go really, really far. Like, I'm gonna try to... Okay, so if I zap the wand of disintegration, I'm gonna... How far do we shoot? Yeah, so we shot all the way to the grass on the quite a few tiles away. That looks like roughly 20-ish tiles, I would guess. Certainly nowhere close to us. Ooh, we got a projecting warlock and a normal warlock. What an interesting set of circumstances. Luckily, we were able to only take one magical shot from them before closing the gap, so not too much danger, which is nice. And then we are actually pretty happy to be able to melee them, because that allows us to get our staff charge back up to max. Oh, a scroll of upgrade. What are you doing here? And not on my staff. Let's look for our haste potion. Like that. A war scythe that I wish I was interested in, but alas, there is only staff. And staff will keep us safe. It's a good weapon. It's pretty strong, as I'm sure you've seen at this point. The fact that it just causes your wands to all be so good. It's kind of a bummer that this is a lightning elemental, because I would have liked to get the extra damage by chaining the wand of lightning between the two of them. We're gonna melee the... We've got enough deferred damage that actually, the deferred damage, the viscosity might be better on the mage than other characters, since it allows you to, like, it gives you time to put the shield back up to eat the deferred damage. So that might be worth paying attention to. God, what a wild world. I'm not completely disgusted with how bad viscosity is. That is a new for me in this game. We should probably not allow both of these to hit us, especially since we're not going to be able to. So we should still cast the wands for the armor as usual, but we're not going to get any damage out of them. So this is why we didn't ignore our armor entirely, because sometimes you do just have to stand there and fight with the stick. Okay. We didn't actually lose too much health for that, so that's pretty good. We've been letting our Thieves Band overcap for a while. We should still be trying to level that up on people. Go ahead and drink from the water skin here. Probably not necessary. Honestly, it's probably bad. Very annoying that I got degraded again. Like, we're less punished by it than other classes are, but we're still not happy to get degraded. You know? Nobody likes to be degraded. Oh, we're starving. Go ahead and snack once or twice from the Horn of Plenty. We're avoiding meleeing the wardens at all, by the way, because are the monks the wardens. We're avoiding meleeing the monks just because we can get around their parry, and we have enough resources that I'm not going to run out of wand charges. So no reason to let them parry an attack when we could just keep on shooting magic at them. It ends up making them fairly not dangerous too, because it also means they can't dodge in any meaningful capacity, which is nice. We're gonna need to... we're gonna try to get through that door. Now we're not gonna be able to make it. Oh well. So one charge is doing good. We're not getting shield right now, which we're always happy to. I think I'm actually gonna put a point into the armor here. Hopefully we don't lose viscosity, but we're not too upset if we do. And we didn't. So, we're pretty tanky here. We're happy about that. Let's see, we do not... Oh yeah, we have the Wand of Disintegration. So the Wand of Disintegration will also destroy these wooden barriers. I guess, technically, I should have done that from up here, by the way, because I could have possibly disintegrated a scroll. But we're just gonna hope that that didn't happen. Is the strategy. I'm still ignoring using the Thief's Band. If I keep on saying it, eventually I'll remember it. Promise. Ooh, we got a wand we're really happy about. So I'm gonna... first I'm gonna zap it. We want to be careful about zapping this wand, willy-nilly, because we don't want to paralyze ourselves, but it is cursed. That's a bummer. Do we have a... Yeah, and we don't have a remove curse scroll right now, so... we're pretty happy with that wand because it is an excellent utility wand, and anytime we have a hard time dealing with an enemy, especially with like scorpions on the last 5 floors, it's real nice to have a way to say, I don't feel like dealing with this enemy. I'm just gonna knock him off the map. It's very, very, very strong thing to do. Prevents you from taking a lot of damage from enemies that would suck otherwise. We're gonna let this guy hit us a couple times just so we possibly make use of this shield and recharge our weapon a little bit. Let's see, we're overkept on the Horn of Plenty too, so really we might have excuse me. We're kind of not getting that much benefit from the Battle Mage aspect of having the Wand of Magic Missile imbued into our staff. But again, just because it boosts the damage of every other wand for one cast after you use the Wand of Arcane Missile, I just can't imagine restricting myself to one wand being high-leveled by imbuing another wand in the staff when the Magic Missile wand gives me any wand at +10 at a moment's notice. I just think that's too powerful to do anything else with that slot. I'm going to go ahead and do the next floor and hope that we get enough monk tokens. I don't want to stick around and wait for the monk spawns to let us finish the quest. We're gonna go ahead and heal because yeah, we have 11 health potions and it's possible that we just don't use another one this run. So let's get this guy. We're saving our Frost Wand charges. Ooh, that's a plate armor we'll be selling for sure. Shoot the Frost Wand again, and then let's start our wand recharging on the Horn of Plenty. The Horn of Plenty is such a strong item. Like, completely, even outside of the fact that it technically gives you more food. So many of the food talents become incredible with the snack ability on the Horn of Plenty. He's focused, so we're just gonna keep on shooting wand at him, and that should be. I think we need 5 of these, so I think we're probably gonna finish exploring the floor before we return to the imp because we're not. desperately in need of a ring right now. What are you? Oh, you just shot me with magic because you're a magic user, and that's how magic users work. It's kind of a bummer that second dwarf warlock is going to walk up and become a problem for us. We finally remembered to use our Thief's Band. Oh, and we got a potion of healing for it. That's some good positive reinforcement for me to make the correct plays. So we're gonna try it on the second dwarf warlock, and we didn't manage to steal anything, but that's okay. We're not going to be disheartened by that. We're just going to auto-attack the dwarf warlock a couple of times to try to get our staff full to make some shield here. And we want to avoid auto-attacking the blessed one, just because we're more likely to miss. We're actually a little bit low, but I think, yeah, we've gotten to the point that we're going to be able to shield the rest of this damage that this golem does. Yeah, that's actually a new respect for viscosity. It seems pretty decent in a situation where I can regularly apply shields and spread the damage. Because I avoided I think I avoided upwards of 20 extra damage that fight because viscosity allowed me to postpone damage until the next time I was able to apply a shield. I think that was actually stronger than I've ever given viscosity credit for. I'm going to hold on to that. Oh, I accidentally stepped on that corrosion. We're going to lose about 20 health. Doesn't matter that much. We're going to hold on to the upgrade scroll just in case I want to use it on like the ring that we're getting. Another corrosive gas trap, but I want the potion of levitation. I guess I could technically throw something at that to trigger it, but I don't care about losing another 30 HP or so in the situation that I'm in. We're very strong on this run, and I don't know if I've used a health potion outside of the pit traps yet, so either way, I know we're not light on health potions. So just remember to drink our strength potions. Puts us at 18. That is pretty cool. At a glance, it doesn't look like I have any alchemy that I need to do, so we just won't for now. I'm probably gonna do all of my Yogg prep alchemy off camera because it's kind of boring. Oh, we're lower than I thought we were. That's the first time this run, or the first time in this set of floors, the first time in this video. There we go. That's the way I want to phrase it. We might consider healing, just because there's no reason to risk the run, and we have tons of consumables, but we also might not. I think I'm going to try not to. I do want to finish the imp quest, so I want to find one more monk before I go downstairs and kill the Dwarf King. So we're kind of dancing around here, and I might actually... Oh, there's our monk. Alright, so we'll kill the monk, and then we'll immediately go back up to where the imp is, collect our ring, and then we'll do the boss and finish out the... I think I'm actually going to go ahead and heal before we fight this, the golem there. I'd just rather not risk it. There's no reason to. And yeah, there we go. We are able to kill him without... Let's see, if I remember correctly, I should still actually get the shield, even though I'm not hitting anything. Yeah, I do. That's pretty cool. So we're able to take advantage of that to block all of that viscosity deferred damage. Never thought I would see the day that I was anything other than disappointed with viscosity. Also, this looks kind of like a secret room. We see this carpet kind of leading into nowhere. So we'll go ahead and take advantage of that because we noticed it. Pretty happy about that. I'll deal with him when I get back down here. Where was the imp? I don't particularly remember, so... Go ahead and kill this guy because we would rather not let him get too powerful. But it doesn't seem like he's going to be a huge problem. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and create the shield to block all of that deferred damage. Huh. Ooh, another transmute elemental. We'll go ahead and kill him real quick and pick up our... Oh, wow, I haven't even paid attention. They've been... I think that means we know that the radio scroll is transmute, which is interesting, because that also means the amber potion is XP, since we've identified transmute, and it is not is, based on this note. So, let's go with new item type note, and radio is transmute. What else we've got? XP or not? Oh yeah, that's... Okay, so we've got... Actually, we've already identified the XP potion anyway, haven't we? So, technically, we already knew that Nada's wasn't, I forgot to get rid of the note, I guess. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that, because we don't need that anymore. And we also don't need that note. What do we have? We have the magic mapping identification and the transmute identification. We'll hold on to both of those. Those are both useful. Both useful to keep around. Where is that imp? There he goes. I'm glad I didn't have to search every single room. And what did we get? We got a cursed... Ooh, a ring of energy. Normally we'd be pretty happy with that ring, but I'm having such an easy time keeping my wand full this run that I actually might transmute that ring of energy, which feels wild to say on a mage run, but you know, that's the game I'm playing right now, I guess, so no reason to... Hey, we got a potion of mind vision from that. That's pretty cool. We haven't been able to upgrade our Thief's Band in a while, which is kind of a bummer. So, maybe I just need to whine about it more, and it'll upgrade for me immediately. And let's go ahead and get our shield. Yeah, we've got enough wand charges that we can regularly bleed off a wand charge just to get a shield to prevent ourselves from taking too much deferred damage, which is pretty nice. I'm very happy about that overall. I don't want to fight the frost elemental there in the water, because that will cause them to freeze you much faster. Real bummer that a dwarf warlock showed up to degrade us there. But we'll take this opportunity to armband both of the enemies there, and then we'll... Let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep on. I like the warlocks are almost resource batteries for me, since I can safely auto-attack them, and auto-attacking grants me a lot of wand charges returned. Especially considering that it refreshes my Horn of Plenty as well, which we're capped on that, but also all of our wands are capped, so no huge benefit in... Alright. First stage of this is always pretty simple, so we're just gonna kill him. Let's go ahead and I'm not thoroughly explaining every single action I'm taking here, but we're trying to do this relatively efficiently. Probably not a bad idea, or probably a bad idea rather, that I am specifically using the monk to try to melee myself back up to full here, but we could blind the boss here if we wanted to, but I want to avoid doing that because I'm close to a shop floor. There's no way we can disintegrate to hit both of them. Or we might be able to. I might be able to, like, zap... I don't know, like that? No, that only hits one of them. So we'll keep on We got a warlock over there, so we're gonna try to line of sight the warlock for a little bit using the Dwarf King. And then we're gonna move into range of the warlock, because we really don't like having the warlock degrade us and reduce the level of all our gear. Oh, and that was kind of lucky. That worked out for me. That ended the phase as well. So this phase is a little bit harder. We do want to work the zombies down, but once they're low, like this one, I'm probably not going to bother actually killing until I'm ready to try to kill all of the zombies at the same time. So let's go ahead and I'm going to eat from my horn here to get the wand recharging going. And then we're going to... what are we going to do? We're going to try to spread the frost wand around. Let's see, now we've got a decent number of them to kite. So while we're able to stand here and prevent too many of them from hitting us, we're gonna go ahead and do like the defensive combo to just kind of grind them down as we maintain our health with shields, which we can do because we got the defense wand, which is pretty decent. It's also possibly the best showing of the defense, or the earthen wand I've seen, by the way. We're going to take a bit of damage from zapping here, but it will finish off all of the enemies, so I think that's worth it. And we're going to consider using a health potion in a second here. I am going to snack on the Horn of Plenty, just because I can do so for free right now. And we're going to try... We're not going to be able to get to that warlock immediately, so I'm actually going to just kind of hide in this corner and fight stuff in this corner, because the warlock can't shoot me while his allies are blocking the line of sight to me. So we're probably taking a little bit of extra damage, but I do think it's worth it to take that extra damage rather than to... I think the extra damage that I took there is less than the extra damage that I would take if I allowed the Dwarf Warlock to continuously degrade me. So there we go. Go ahead and kill him. I'm going to take a little bit of damage from the Wand of Shock there again, which is... oh, we didn't actually kill everything there. That's kind of surprising. Okay, how are we going to do this? I don't think I can reach the Dwarf Warlock before he spawns without using some kind of consumable. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and... I am going to use a consumable. I'm going to plant that Seed of Swift Thistle and create a time bubble so that I can just guarantee that I'm right on top of him when he spawns. Let's go ahead and drink our Dewdrops since we have one more turn to kill here. And then we're maxed on our staff, so we'll... kill him the health efficient way. I actually do like killing the zombies second here, just because there are only 2 of them with this set of spawns on like the third... I think this is the 3rd iteration of this phase, so I'm gonna blind one of the golems that's on me, because the monks don't do that much damage for the most part. The golems tend to be the most dangerous enemies here, so we'll go ahead and finish this guy off now. And we've got a decent chunk of deferred damage building up, but the shield should be able to mitigate a lot of that per usual. And we're actually going to avoid using the other wands, because all we really want to do is maximize the amount of shield we're getting as we fight right now. So I'm attacking until my staff is back to full charge, and then I'm using the magic missile into Earthworm Protection Wand combo to guarantee that I'm getting the most possible shielding from my... I'm gonna move here just to again prevent the... we really don't want to let the warlock shoot us. That's very bad for us. Okay. I would like to throw a consumable. We have an invisibility potion, and we have a potion of toxic gas, so I'm just going to go ahead and do both of those things. And this should end the encounter, unless we get really unlucky with the way that with the way that the Dwarf King paths, but he stayed right in the thick of our poison bubble, so... And we might have had enough deferred damage to kill him. We've got some deferred damage, so we'll go ahead and grab our shield. Let's see. Wait out the rest of that poison. Go ahead and make sure our wand is capping here. And then let's see which armor ability we're gonna go with. Wear that Dwarf King's crown, and we've got Warping Beacon, Wild Magic, and Elemental Blast. Obviously, I think Warping Beacon can be very strong, especially because you can place the Warping Beacon at a pretty decent distance. The long-range warp specifically, I don't think is as good because the Ascension, that's disabled anyway, which is kind of a bummer. But the fact that you can get up to a 16-point teleport with a remote beacon is pretty strong overall, I think. So I think the warp beacon's always a strong choice. Wild Magic is very fun, and I think Wild Magic's powerful, and I've really enjoyed the build before. What it does is it allows you to shoot your wands randomly quite a few times. And what's cool about this is that the entire Wild Magic activation will keep the buff from... So when we shoot the magic missile and we get the... I'm not going to get it because I didn't hit anything. That's a bummer. But when we get the... Where's the text? The briefly empower other wands, the arcane power or whatever it's called, that will actually apply through the entire Wild Magic cast. So the Wild Magic ends up being... it's a bit random at first before you've got a lot of talent points, but eventually it ends up being just a very powerful wand machine gun effect that can be a lot of fun to play with. And then Elemental Blast, I think that's the one I've figured out the least so far. Probably particularly because I think that the Elemental Blast is probably much better with other wands imbued into the staff, and I just don't think it's worth it to not imbue the Magic Missile wand into the staff. So I'm pretty powerful here, and we're trying to make content, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Wild Magic, because I think that one's a lot of fun. Technically, Warping Beacon's probably better. That'd probably be the safer choice, but again, Wild Magic's fun. I think so. So we're going to go ahead and do it. We'll spend those talent points. Both of these are pretty useless. I'm just going to put it in Desperate Power because there is a possible chance that I'll get to the final zap on my wands. I guess that's actually especially true since I have Wild Magic. With Wild Magic, I'm going to have to read these to remember exactly, but I think Conserved Magic, this one here, we want to absolutely max that talent first. And then Fire Everything, we like doing this second, generally. And the Wild Power, I usually don't care about as much because I'm boosting my wands to higher than that cap allows for anyway with the Magic Missile. So the way we're probably going to end up allocating our points is full up on Conserved Magic, full up on Fire Everything, and then 2 points in Heroic Energy unless we get the another Experience Potion to allow us to fill up Wild Energy. So I think, like I said, I'm going to do my shopping and my backtracking off camera, so we're actually just going to go ahead and end the episode here. As always, if you have any questions about anything you saw me do in the video, or anything you want to say about it, or if you want to see any particular kind of, if you want to show off any kind of content in the future, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to respond to you ASAP. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, have a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.